to another video. It's your boy Jose Rodriguez. Shout out to the Built from Pain movement. Those are my fucking brothers. I love them. And today we're going to be speaking about the fountain within. And man, it's so inspiring to talk about this topic because everybody feels as if they have to live their life experiencing certain blockages in their life, certain negative emotions in their life. And I'm here to tell you that that's not true. You live your life in a way where you allow certain things to affect you negatively, and you don't have to. You don't have to. Regardless of how many times you've seen it in movies, how many family scenarios you've seen people get upset, right? Whatever references you have in the past that has enabled you or allowed you to see those triggers in your life, you have to understand that you don't have to allow those things to trigger you. It's just not true. And anybody that says that it is, they can go fuck themselves because they don't want the best for you. They want you feeling low and feeling sad and feeling upset because that's the time where you're most vulnerable so that you can be manipulated into doing certain things that you don't want to do, right? Drugs, hanging out with certain environments, doing certain things that you necessarily don't want to do, all of these things. Those are all low state of beings, right? So now when you find your true power and understand that, okay, wow, there's this fountain inside of me that I can unleash that will inspire more of myself, more life, more love, more enthusiasm, more energy, all of these high, positive, vibrating states. You start to now live your life in a way where you almost feel, well, not almost, but you feel unstoppable. Literally. Whether it's good news or bad news, you're still neutral. In a way where what? In a way where you're neutral to experiencing and living the best that you can live, right? You're opening your heart to interpret every situation that happens in your life as a way where I can grow from this, I can learn from this, this is cool. Anything that happens in your life, positive or negative, right? Anything. You are looking at the individual, right? If I'm looking at myself, Jose Rodriguez, living his life, if I was looking at the individual that is able to overcome anything and everything that comes in his way, car accident happens, still fucking bliss, peaceful, of course, handling his business, even when, because I box, right? I'm a boxer. Even when I'm boxing, right, I'm still calm. In the martial arts, you don't have to know the whole history about the martial arts to understand that anger can throw you off. You have to maintain calm, maintain control at all states, at all times. That's where you're going to find your peace. Not allowing shit to trigger you, because then you lose control and you become imbalanced and then you block your heart from being open. You close up and you start experiencing states of laziness, being lethargic, sleeping too long, sleeping too much. Those are all low energies. How do I know? Because the person that usually sleeps a lot doesn't have shit to do. Right? So when you're up and you're living and you're excited and you're breathing, you feel this rush of light through you. And we all know how that feels like. When it's the opposite, you feel this darkness, this dimness inside of you. You start to feel as if you were a candle and somebody blew your light. You were vibrating and you were accentuating this beautiful golden light. And then all of a sudden you allowed somebody else to blow your candle. Pause. All right, so this can be seen in so many different ways, and the main message that I want to get across here from this teaching is that as you're living your life, certain things are going to test you. Certain things are going to test your peace. However, you have to understand that regardless of what happens, okay, you can travel back into your mind. Let's say, for example, you broke up with an ex, right? And then you were down for 3 months. You didn't want to get up. So all you were doing was just sleeping, declining all invites, declining hanging out with friends, declining everything. You were just staying home because you were so low, right? Your ex calls you out of nowhere. Oh my God, I was so wrong. I'm sorry, I made a huge mistake. This and that. And can I come over? How are you? Right? And all of a sudden you light up and you're like, holy fuck, yeah, I'm going to be whatever, available at 5. And then you get everything ready, you shower, right? You organize the place. And then from one moment to the other, you didn't even need to eat. Understand that. Food wasn't the problem. Because a lot of the times you can feel a certain way, you can eat food and you still feel like shit. Food wasn't the problem. right? However, when you receive that news that lit you up, doesn't have to be that example, it could be many things, right? You all of a sudden found this energy within yourself that motivated you to do certain things and feel a certain way. And if you look in the mirror after having that experience, you even look differently. It's fucking crazy, isn't it? What does that tell you? That within us, we all have this fountain of energy available to us. All right? That's it for today, guys. I'm going to keep it short. Jose Rodriguez here again with the Built From Pain movement. Feel free to hit me up if you guys have any questions about the movement, any questions about anything that I've been talking about. And if you guys like the video and feel that this would help somebody else, a friend, a family member, feel free to share this, because I believe that this is the type of information that everybody needs to hear to heighten and elevate their state, because that's all that life is about, right? Mastering yourself, growing, being the individual that is elevating and helping others, right? Because I always like to think about the children when I think about this and when I speak about this, right? If we're able to elevate and upbring our children, they're going to grow up in a generation where now they're going to be enlightened to teach certain individuals, right? Because those are going to be our teachers. Those are going to be, like, in the modern or in the later days, they're going to be the ones that are teaching the things that we're going to pass down to them. And it's up to us to pass that torch to them, right? So that's why I believe that it's so important to be able to share information like this, because you never know in whose hands it's going to land in that will inspire a whole community, right? It can inspire so many people. So if you feel that this would definitely benefit somebody, feel free to share it, right? It's very important to me. I know it's very important to you because you want to help people. Also, feel free to like it, comment down below, and I'll catch you guys later.